The missing campus trial ultimately came down to one key question. Could a jury believe Greg Lynn's story that two people died in two separate accidents? It was at this campsite where a deadly fight took place and Russell Hill and Carol Clay lost their lives. Nearly 2 years later at a police station, Greg Lynn sat down with detectives. He said Russell Hill stole this gun from him and he tried to snatch it back.
My hand was not on the trigger, it was on the barrel. Right hand, left hand on the stock, pushing up against him, he wouldn't let it go, it discharged. It went through the left hand rear view and killed Miss Clay dead. She was shot through the head.
Lynn said he grabbed his gun and walked back to his car, but moments later he claimed Russell Hill was charging at him and armed with a knife.
He first takes a swing with his left hand, I blocked that. With his right hand he takes a swing with the knife. I grabbed his wrist and with my left arm pulled over his right, and he pushed me over back onto the ground and the knife went into his chest.
So, according to Lynn, two people are now dead, and instead of calling for help, the first thing he thinks about is saving himself.
This is at a time when I was actually just finding a really happy place in the world with family, career, and my personal life outside of work. And so this for me was a disaster, and I thought, what else could I possibly do?
Lynn sets the campsite on fire, puts the bodies in his trailer and dumps them here at the Union Spur track.
I drove back up there and then just set fire to it.
Greg, you're going to be charged with the murders of Russell Hill and Carol Clay.
I'm innocent of murder. I haven't behaved well. I've made some poor decisions. But murder, as I understand it, I am innocent of.
But the jury didn't believe him, and after hearing weeks of evidence, they found Greg Lynn guilty of murdering Carol Clay. They did, however, acquit him of the murder of Russell Hill. Exactly how the jury reached their decision is something that will remain a secret.